What's going on, guys? Derp here, and welcome back to another video. Now today I've got some battles I recorded quite a while ago before my little break thing, and it's with Mew, and Mew's a pick that you've probably seen in Great League, used before many times. It's a really solid mon, great versatility of moveset, and that is what I want to talk about today, guys, because with this Mew I was like, you know what, let's spice things up. Let's go and run some wacky movesets on it. So let's see what we get game 1. We've got Snar, low sweep in Ancient Power, and we led into Altaria. So in this case, Ancient Power's not a great move. It's pretty weak, but chance of a boost. No boost, unfortunately. We're going to stay in, and they do throw a move. I'm going to shield this, because it's a Mew showcase. You'll see a few times where I shield the Mew, because I want to get the most use out of it. Because this was just for fun, really, because it was in the interlude season. So we're going to throw another Ancient Power here. I'm going to get this Altaria quite low if they don't shield, but they do, which makes sense. And we get to another Ancient Power now. This is just before the Altaria gets to their next charge move. So this is really good, and it gets another shield, so they're going to look to farm down, but they know they've got to throw. So we're going to shield this, because I really want to get off this last move, and they make a great catch onto Registeel, and that's really unfortunate, because you're going to see this Ancient Power damage comes in quite crucial in the end game. So I'm going to bring in Scrafty, and then I realised this was a horrible idea, because they're going to be able to near enough one-shot me with a Focus Blast. Now thankfully this Scrafty was traded, so it's got decent PvP IVs, so we should be able to just about take the Focus Blast. But yeah, we went for the foul play there to get off as much damage as possible. They actually end up Zap Cannoning, which I guess works out in my favour, get a bit of extra farm. I wouldn't be surprised if they bring in the Altaria, which they do, and the foul play is coming through here. And yes, this looks to be... Ooh, they bring in the Poliwrath. And this is kind of rough, because we've got Diggersby back. And the Diggersby does not want to see Poliwrath, I'll tell you that much. So we're going to try and boost up as much as we can, and force them to throw, which does happen. That's alright. And they throw the Ice Punch, just takes us out. Now we've got to catch. Are we going to be able to do so? We bring in the Diggersby. And they throw their move right away, which is really unfortunate. I was expecting them to overfarm, but nope, the Dynamic Punch comes through. And I'm really hoping that my counting is on point. Please, can I catch? No, for some reason I end up throwing a move. However, I'm pretty sure this is an Ice Punch. Yeah, this is an Ice Punch. So we live, which is super good. We get off the EQ. This is going to do a lot of damage, potentially take out the Poliwrath. Yes, it does. And can we get to the Fire Punch? No, we can't get to the Fire Punch, and our Mew is going to die to the Sky Attack. So yeah, if they hadn't have caught on the Registeel there, we would have won that game. So GG's to my opponent, super well played, definitely deserved that after, well, catching, calling my move throw timing. So yeah, into the next game we've got Mew to Superior. What movesets have we got now? We've got Infestation, Blizzard, and Bulldoze. So this could be fun. We're going to no shield. I'm pretty sure this is just a Leaf Tornado, which it is. And it debuffs. And actually, this may seem quite bad, but this means they are very unlikely to shield this move. And despite the fact it's double debuff, Blizzard hits for a ton of damage onto the Superior. That's amazing. We're going to no shield this, because I'm pretty sure this is just another Leaf Tornado. It is. This is really good. They bring in Clefable. I'm going to swap straight into Diggersby. We've got the same backline for all these games. I think Diggersby and Scrafty do quite well with Mew. I'm going to throw the Fire Punch baits, and we do get a shield, so great baits on my end. Looking to land this Earthquake now. Is this going to land? No, it's not. It gets a shield. So I think I'm going to shield this up, because yeah, my Scrafty does not want to see a Charmer. And at this point, I'm thinking, right, we've got this game all under control. The only thing that I could lose by is another Charmer back. So I'm praying there's not another Charmer back. There isn't. There's a Bastiodon. There we go. This is Scrafty's time to shine. The opponent sees the writing on the wall and can seize the match. So we're going to go into the next game there. That was, well, really lucky, team comp based, but Mew put in a lot of work in the start of the game. So we've got Waterfall, Flash Cannon, Wild Charge. They bring in a Galarian Stunfisk. Wow, this is super good. I'm going to try and catch. So we built up a lot of energy there. And chip this G-Fisk down quite a lot. So I'm going to no-shield this Earthquake. Diggersby is so thick. You saw in the previous video, I waxed lyrical about Diggersby, and for good reason. This thing's taking 2 stab earthquakes from a Galarian Stunfisk, guys. Nope, they bait for whatever reason. Don't bait against a Diggersby, because I am not going to shield. I'm going to go for the undercharge here, which works out really nicely, in fact. We're going to get a perfect farm down, so again, super play by me. Medicham comes in, and we get to another EQ. Diggersby is insane, guys, I'm telling you. Try and get one of these next time. It's about... Oh, that Earthquake does so much. This Medicham does look like it's non-XL. We get to a Fire Punch as well. Oh my gosh, Diggersby carrying this game. This looks super good. And I'm going to try and farm down with Mew here, I think. I don't need to shield this. It could be a Psychic, but it's just a Power Punch, so that's fine by me. This could be an Ice Punch, but I'm still going to no shield apparently. Yep, it's an Ice Punch. Doesn't do too much to Mew. And they bring in Bastiodon. These Waterfalls doing a lot. We've got Scrafty back. This is GG's, but I want to put in as much work as I can. Land this back-to-back Wild Charge here. We did get Wild Charge this game, which I think is pretty lucky. We denied as well. Oh my god, everything's going so great for us in this game. That does a lot. Gonna bring in the Scrafty, and the opponent is staying in. You know what? Props to this opponent, playing it out. You never know when a win con massive lag might come up. But yeah, they ended up conceding after that flamethrower. So GG. Into the next game. I think I didn't do too well with the Mew team. Oh, here's a game I think I should have won, because we end up getting Charge Beam, Thunder, and Gyro Ball apparently, so that's quite fun. I'm going to go for the big brain play here. We're going to bait with the Gyro Ball, make them think that we don't have a move that can hit Skarmory, and once we do that, we're going to go for the Thunder. So I'm going to shield this up. This is likely a Sky Attack, which it does end up being. And do we get to the Thunder? We get to the Thunder. Is the Skarmory going to respect that Mew can have 2 moves? No, it doesn't. That one-shots. That was a super amazing play there. Then they bring in Beware, and I'm like, okay, we can do this. We let ourselves get farmed down for whatever reason. Bring in the Scrafty. Gonna start countering away at this big bear, and we're gonna no-shield a Stomp, which is really good for us. I'm gonna throw the Power-Up Punch. And yeah, this doesn't look too bad for us, depending on what's in back. And I no-shield this for whatever reason. I'm not sure whether I was distracted or I thought, oh, I can take it. Nope, that's not good. And they've got their own Scrafty back, so I don't think that really mattered. Maybe if I'd have... Actually, it probably did matter, because if I'd have shielded, I would have been able to get off some very valuable damage off onto the Scrafty. I'm going to go straight for the EQ. We don't do baiting here. Are they going to respect it? No, they're not. So, is there still a chance in this game? I don't think so. We're going to have to land another Earthquake to KO. Fire Punch won't cut it. I'm going to shield this. Might be a foul play. It's just a Power Punch, so... I don't know. Clutching at straws for a win con, but it doesn't seem to be. And, yeah, Fire Punch draws the last shield, and they're going to be able to counter us down. Or throw Power Punch. And that is a GG. So yeah, unfortunate there. I think the backline sort of, we didn't want to see that, but Mew did dispatch of that Skarmory pretty well. I was quite impressed with that. So we're going to leave Mew into Deoxys. What movesets have we got here? We have got Shadow Claw, Thunder, and Wild Charge. The double electric charge moves, because why not? So they're going to throw the move first. This is probably a Rock Slide or a Thunderball. It's a Rock Slide. We take that quite comfortably. They bring in Azu. Look at my charge moves. This is so funny. I'm going to throw one Wild Charge, probably throw back to back, and then dip into the Diggersby. Because despite the fact Diggersby is at a type disadvantage, they actually end up shielding both of those, which is not very nice. This is just an Ice Beam, and oh no, it's super effective. Diggersby does not care. That does like 40%, barely even that. So that's amazing. We're gonna get to the EQ here. A couple of one turn before they reach their next Ice Beam. This is super fine. EQ hits for a respectable amount of damage on a bulky mon like Azumarill. So I'm gonna shield this up. And I don't think they outpace me to the next move, but they end up swapping into DD, which is completely fine by me, but we get a bit of lag. Is this going to end up costing us? I'm going to no-shield. I'm going to call the Rock Slide. Boom, we call the Rock Slide. That's amazing. I throw the Earthquake. Are they going to respect that this will do a massive amount of damage? They do not. Oh my gosh, that does a lot. So let's bring in Scrafty, actually. Wanted to preserve the Mew. Whatever this is, it's going to be resisted unless for some reason they're carrying rocks like Thunderbolt. It's just a rock slide, that's fine by me. We counter down. What is in back? Ooh, it's an Altaria. I think this game is winnable. I think it's winnable. So we're going to go for one foul play. In hindsight, it might have been better to go for a power punch than a foul play, but they bring in his Azumarill. And what am I doing? I overfarmed there. I think I probably should have thrown straight away, but my thinking here is I can build up to 2 wild charges and threaten the Altaria and the Azu. So we get to the back-to-back. This is super good. But what I'm forgetting is the game mechanic that means the Altaria gets a Dragon Breath through and we die with the wild charge. And unfortunately, that's looking like it's going to be a good game. I'm not even sure I would have won that anyway, to be honest, because they still outpaced me. The wild charge wouldn't have killed from that range. So unfortunate game, but GG's anyway. We've still got quite a few battles. I think, yeah, we're only just halfway through. So we lead Mew into Jirachi, and that's a very unfortunate swap for the opponent. I end up with my Scrafty aligned onto the Bastiodon. So I'm not sure what moveset my Mew had. I do know, but for the enjoyment of viewers, we're not going to disclose such information. You might have seen this as a short. I'm pretty sure I put it out as a short. So we're going to farm this Bastiodon down. Scrafty looking beautiful to carry this game. They bring in Skarmory. Oh no, it's a flying type. Whatever am I going to do? Boom! That foul play hits for almost half of its health, and we don't bait here. I'm going to go for another foul play. Are they going to respect this? No, they're not. That takes out the Skarmory. Scrafty is a flying type counter confirmed. They bring in Jirachi, and I think at this point I'm going to probably should have baited, but it doesn't really matter because we don't reach 2 moves here anyway. So I'm gonna go for the foul play, get the shield. They lag a bit, but it doesn't end up mattering. We bring in Mew, and we've got cuts. What the hell? Didn't even know this move existed until I TM this into my Mew. So we're going to tank 1 Doom Desire. What we want to do is cut down this Jirachi here. So I think we're going to double shield this Mew, and you know what it is. You know what is about to happen. We're about to cut down this Jirachi. Let's go. And they've got like 1 HP left. I could go for the BM Psyshock. Do I end up doing that? Oh, you know I go for the BM Psyshock. That is amazing. Double resisted, but it's got stab, so it KOs. That was a fun end to that game, so GG's there. Scrafty putting in the heavy work for Mew to shine in the end game. What is happening here? I'm indecisive while we're doing something. Alright, hopping into the next match. This is looking pretty good. I hope you've enjoyed the video so far. If you have, leave a like, subscribe, do that sort of stuff. And we lead Mew into Jellicent. What moves have we got? We've got Pound! Oh, that's not good. Save swap Scrafty, bait out the Talonflame, hard counter City already. So we're going to go for a foul play. No point baiting in this matchup, because we're going to need 2 moves to KO anyway. They actually end up shielding, so this is okay for me. I think I'm going to no-shield this. Please, please. Oh, I should have no-shielded that. But we're going to throw our next foul play. And yeah, they're 1 away from them. Oh no, they're at the move. My bad. So I better no-shield this, please. Thank you. Derp of the Past is not that stupid. So they end up farming us down. They're double boosted. This is not looking good. So I'm going to bring in Cut Mew. Cut Mew? No, Pound Mew this time. Get as much use out of it as I can. I've actually got Rock Slide, so I think I'm going to shield, because I really want to Rock Slide this Talonflame. Please get to the Rock Slide. It's probably, was that CMP? No idea, but we'll get to the Rock Slide. And this is definitely going to be KOing the Talonflame. There we are. We may not have won. What's the saying? We lost the battle, but we won the war, or other way around, something like that. Diggersby on Ferrothorn, not that bad a matchup, because Fire Punch, yeah, 2 Fire Punches is going to be KOing this Ferrothorn. Sadly, we got to tank a Power Whip. It does way more than I thought it was going to do. We farm up as much as we can, but yeah, this game looks kind of rough. At this point, I'm sort of hoping that the Jelly only has Bubble Beam. If they've only got Bubble Beam, there is still play here. However, as you're going to see, they've got Ice Beam. So, yep, that's I just dropped my phone. That doesn't matter. That's unfortunate there. And they're going to be able to take out my Pound Mew. How sad. That was a bit stupid. I honestly love doing this challenge. I think using Mew's moveset like to this extent, it's really quite fun. You should try it sometime. I do recommend it, unless you value your charge and fast TMs. We've got Volt Switch against this Aerodactyl. I remember this game. This was super fun. So I think I'm going to shield. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to throw the Rock Slide after this. Maybe I farm up. Yeah, farm up one more. Throw the Rock Slide. I don't expect a shield here. I expect this to just go unshielded. But it ends up getting shield, so I'm going to swap into Diggersby. And they bring a Mantine, and I'm like, oh, this is so bad. This is hard counter right here. I build up to probably a Hyper Beam. I think I did there, but they aren't taking it. Oh, this is going to be an uphill battle, and they've got Bubble Beam too, so this is not looking good for me. They're just going to debuff me into Oblivion, probably this matchup with loads of energy. However, oh my god, sorry. Ah. A good thing this matchup is incredibly boring. But you did see I've got Rock Slide and Volt Switch on the Mew. So that could come in handy in the later game. I think I'm going to build... Oh yeah, I know what to do here. I build up loads of energy and swap into Scrappy. I feel like energy is going to be really nice on Diggersby. So they go for an Ice Beam. That does a solid chunk. They bring in Skarmory, and I'm thinking this is somewhat doable. Foul Play. 2 Foul Plays will KO. So I'm just going to go straight Foul Play. And see what happens. Mind you, at this point, they're probably going to shield the latter. And yeah, this is not looking too amazing. Also, I think at this point, Flying Cup was on, so this person accidentally went into Great League with their Flying Cup team, which makes this battle even more fun. So I'm going to bring in the Mew, throw the Rock Slide. I'm not sure whether this is CMP or not, but I did deny, which is pretty crucial. And it was CMP, so this is probably a Bubble Beam, but I've got to shield it anyway. And let's see how much Volt Switch is going to be doing. Actually, no. I bring in the Diggersby almost through the game, but they threw the game because they brought in Aerodactyl, and I was able to Fire Punch it, farm down, Earthquake the Mantine. I've got 1 HP left, so this is going to come down to the wire. How much energy does the Mantine have? Can I KO one Volt Switch? No, I can't! And they reach a move, and that is GG. However, it's GG for me because I'm able to live the Bubble Beam, live a bubble, and farm down on 1 HP in a dream. That was one of the closest games I've ever played. GG's to that opponent. I'm pretty sure we've just got the 1 battle left. But if that wasn't worth a like, I don't know what was. Sorry, I keep mentioning it. But look at this moveset. Poison Jab, Dark Pulse, Energy Ball. I really loved this. I thought it was like Zarude. They actually catch on the Wall Rain, but they catch a Energy Ball and that goes unshielded. That does so much. So I'm just going to bring in Scrafty. We're able to farm down here. This is super good. We've got to tank 1 Icicle Spear, but Scrafty's a really bulky mon. Well, not really bulky, but somewhat bulky. So we're able to take that nicely. They're bringing the Medi, and they throw. So I think this is probably like going to be a power-up punch, which it is. That's alright. And I think, yeah, I'm just going to go for the Foul Play. I'm able to fast move deny, which is always nice. And yes, look at this. We are going to not get to a power punch, but that doesn't really matter. So I think I'm going to bring in the Mew again, purely because of my resistance of all of these moves. I'm going to shield this though, for whatever reason. It was actually a Psychic, so you know what? Good shield on my part there. Poison jabbing away at this Medicham, throwing the Dark Pulse. I cannot imagine what my opponents are all thinking. They're like, oh my gosh, what moveset is this? I've never even seen this used before. I swap in the Diggersby, which was a bit stupid of me, but then they bring in the Ninetales, and I'm going to go for the EQ and 1 Fire Punch, because I think, yeah, EQ is more energy efficient than 2 Fire Punches, and I'm going to need either 3 Fire Punches or 1 EQ and 1 Fire Punch to take out this Ninetales, so even though it doesn't seem the right play, it definitely was. So I'm going to throw the Fire Punch here. I farmed up a lot of energy for the Medicham that is left over. And actually, yep, I've got the Fire Punch. I can't remember how much health the Medi had, but it nearly KOs, and that does KO. So GG's to that opponent. And yep, the big traffic cone on the screen means that the video is finished. It's getting quite dark here because it's quite late, but I really hope you enjoyed. This is probably going to be out like Wednesday or Thursday, ideally. So yeah, hope you enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe, do all the stuff, comment ideas for videos, because I'm more than happy to take in ideas. Join the Discord down below, link in the description. And yeah, I don't think I've got much else to say. Peace out, guys.